Hello, hello, Facebook. Rania Phillips here with Limelight by Alcone. So we are going to go over 3 things in one video today. We are going to talk about Heavenly Highlights. I think it's Browtastic or Behold the Brow and Blushing Beauty. So we're going to go over a few things. I've done this brow. I have not done this brow. I have not done blush or highlight over here, just a little contour. So here's some highlight and blush here. So those are the things I'm going to add with you guys. And hopefully you'll pick up some tips and tricks. And if you have any questions, please drop them below, okay? I'm glad you all can join me. So let's do Heavenly Highlights. So I like to use our eyeshadow palette from Lottie, a famous makeup artist that collaborated with Limelight. And this is the Dream On palette. It's such a pretty palette, so versatile. But this crystal color right up here, I always forget that it's hard to see on camera unless I put a white background. See, it's like a champagne-y. That makes the most beautiful highlight, okay? And I am going to use, currently in stock, I believe, is blush number 3. It's a nice pink, and it's got a little bit of shimmer to it. And this is Peachy number 7, and this is definitely much more peachy. There we go. That's a good angle. So we're using this one, number 3. And we are going to be using, for me, being a redhead, I like to use our eyeshadow Accorkable right here. This one's really good for me. Other ones that are really good are Ashen for Trouble and Taupe for the Best. Okay, and your eyeshadows can come to life with our Brow Tamer. This is a must-have brush. It is so helpful, you guys, and you can use this for liner as well with our shadows. So first of all, what I want to do is have you brush out your brows, okay, and then I'm going to dip this little brush, barely touch my Accorkable, okay, and then we are going to draw a line, straight line, straight up there. Now don't worry, it might look funky, right? Just wait, just you wait and see. I dipped it right back in that Accorkable, and we are going to make little ticks of like natural hair. So I'm just ticking down just like the hair would grow, filling in the sparsity of the brow. All right, everybody with me? Hi, everyone. Hi, Ray. Hi, Becca. So glad you guys are all here. And then that little line that we drew, we are going to hold your brush like this. See? Like that. And we're going to take that line and work its way up. Can you see that? And if you need more product, first try and get this product blended. Again, this is Accorkable from our wonderful eyeshadows. All our pigments are 50% as opposed to 18 to 22% in the department stores. This is pro makeup, you guys, but I want to show you how our shadows triple play for our shadows, right? You can use them for your brows as liner and of course as eyeshadows. So can you see how I just very naturally made little hair-like strokes? And this process looks much more natural than using an eyebrow pencil. And if you still feel like it's a little too harsh, that's when you go back and you brush it out. So can you see how eyebrows really frame the face? It's important. Eyebrows are important. People forget. I'm going to go back into my product just because I want it to match to this one a little bit. And I'm going to just define it a little bit more here. Your eyebrows are not twins, okay? They're sisters or they're cousins, so they will never look exactly alike. I know some ladies say that is so frustrating. It is frustrating, but do the best you can, and as long as you get them looking similar, I think we're good to go. I'm going to go right back in. This eyebrow is trouble. This eyebrow, she's pretty, she's nice, she follows the rules. This one breaks all the rules and wants to stand out. So we got to work a little harder on her. There we go. So can you see how that really like frames my face, and now my eyebrows match? Isn't that nice? So that Behold the Brow, Brush Tamer, eyeshadows. If you have any questions, you let me know. Now we are going to talk about Heavenly Highlighting and Blushing Beauty. I like to put the blush on first. So again, we are using blush number 3. It's a real pretty pink right here. If I hold it at this angle, I think you get a better idea of the color. I like to use our angled powder brush, or blush brush, I guess. And so I already have just a tad bit of contour here, and I'll talk about that in another video. I like to take this angled brush, and put it in. There's a lot of pigment. Look at all that product. Can you believe it? Look. Do not put this on your face. Tap it a little bit first, okay? So you're going to start like mid-pupil here, and you want to go right below your cheekbone. You can feel your cheekbone, okay? You want to go right below that, start mid-pupil, and what I've learned is you're just going to, I'm not tapping it yet, but you're going to tap and bring it down and work your way up this way, all right? So it gives you a really, really natural look. So here we go. So can you see how I have that pink on both sides? And I'm still going to blend a little bit more. I'm just adding a little bit more, but I'm still tapping the product. Coming down here and working my way up. I'm following my natural cheekbone, and you can feel it, you guys, okay? So I know it's not totally blended yet, but that's how you do it. You don't want to bring it in too close to the nose. So I have it like starting like right here, like the middle of my pupil. You see that? And bring it up and out. You always want your face uplifting, right? And eyebrows can help with that, especially if you get a good shape. And now, the piece de resistance, I like to use our buffer brush. This is a fabulous brush for so many things. I put my foundation on with it, but I like to use it for highlighting. So we're going to go back into this fabulous crystal color in the Lottie Dream On palette. It is a champagne shimmer, and I am just going to dip it ever so. Now, put your fingers right here. See? Like on the edge of your eye, on the outer edge. And you see where my middle finger hits here? That is where you're going to apply your highlight. Nothing goes where this first finger is. Nothing. Leave it alone. You're going to apply your highlight there. So I've already dipped this. I'm going to look behind, and we're going to go. And we're going to go up the middle here. We're not going to get too close to the eye, and we're not going to get too close to the hairline over there. Okay. Let me see if I can get this camera to catch. You see that? Because I know you see it here. Let me see if I can look on the side of the camera. So I'm actually looking in the mirror behind my camera. This is the Ricky mirror. And there we go. Isn't that beautiful? Heavenly highlights. Behold the brow. And blushing beauty. Oh, wrong one. Blushing beauty. So I hope these tips and tricks have helped you guys. If you have any questions, drop them below. If you like this video, please share it. Feel free to share it on your wall. Share it with whoever you think would get some tips and tricks from this. I'm going to take our big powder brush, and I'm just going to do a little blending. Okay. There we go. I also like to put a little bit of highlight down the center of my nose and a little bit on my chin. Not a lot, just a little bit. And put a little bit on your Cupid's bow. Isn't that nice? Okay, so we are all done. We have talked about brows, we have talked about heavenly highlighting, and we have talked about blushing beauty. So if you have any questions, let me know, everyone. Thank you for spending a few minutes here with me today. And this is Rania Phillips with Limelight by Alcone. Feel free to share the video and pop that like button. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye-bye.